Hello everybody. In this quick video, I will show you how to do the assignment that I requested last week. This will be how to put we will continue working in Node.js server APIs, and we're going to create the department root. And it should be really simple enough, mostly because we already have the model of departments, and we already have how to get a department, and how to get all the departments, get one or add a department. In this case, we're going to be just creating the individual endpoint for all the departments itself, or one department per ID. So let's get started. It will be simple to open a root, go into our API. I will create a new file here. I will call it departments. We need to import a router from Express. We need to import the different elements that we will require from our models. Will be actually department import, and we're going to import here will be get department and get department import. We need to start the router. We do the simple asynchronous get request to the departments endpoint, will be this one. Here we just call pretty much. Actually, let me do send here. So we call department and plural will be equal all of the get departments, and then we send those department back. Then we're going to do the same for the specific ID, asynchronous request, where you get a department, you get department in singular, sending that particular ID, and send that back. I'm actually missing a couple of things here. I'm missing closing this, yes, and I'm missing here closing this other. There you go. Actually, I'm missing here also should be something. There you go. We get a department, and instead of sending right back, we can do a simple if the department exists. We send the department back. If not, we just status 400. We can end the request with a simple end, or we can actually do send a message. Whatever we want to do is actually good here. Later, we just need to export our router. And actually default router. There you go. So we have our endpoint created. In order to make it work, that means that we need to modify our index inside the API, where we can actually just import departments from departments, and we create another use, but instead of companies, we do departments and use departments. Okay. And that's it. That will allow us to simple, let's do npm run dev. The server will start locally. And if I make a call, just open our Thunder client to localhost companies. This is the one that we already had it there. If we get a specific company with a specific ID, you get me that one with the department that that company has. But also, if I just call the department itself without the company, departments, it didn't like it. Let me see what happened there. Oh, I know what happened there. I'm actually calling the production API. I'm not there yet. So we're actually calling localhost 3000. We do a GET request to departments and connection of crossover force. Let me see if I restart the server. Prisma generate to generate take effect. She's complaining about my generation. That's weird. Let me put this on the side. Let me try again. Okay, you get that kind of error. It should be simple enough just to execute what it recommends to run the Prisma generate. Let me do npx Prisma generate. There you go. I do npm run dev again and try it. There you go. We're able to get all the departments. In this case, we just have two. And we don't have tied or we don't see the information for the company itself. If we get a department in one particular ID, we get that particular department with that ID. And that's it. And next video, we are going to work with the employee endpoint and with the pagination side. Happy coding, everybody.